this is the absolute resolution. We are coming with solutions that have never been imagined before.
I want to join politics now.
I'm a member of the National Unity Platform day and night. During the day and in the night, when you people are sleeping, when there is darkness, I'm a member of it. So leaders are allowed to engage students they lead in a lawful manner, to express their dissent within boundaries of the law. That's very clear. I have nothing to do about it.
Welcome to Am Mavin 256, the pulse of the youth, where reality meets conversation. Get ready for real talk on mental health, life hustles, politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Your platform, your voice, your vibe. Let's move the conversation forward.
A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching us. My name is Marvin, and this is Am Mavin 256. Yes, yet back, we are in Kyambogo University, and it's a season, it's the time. Guild elections are coming soon, and of course, joining me today is another guild participant or another guild president who wishes to be the 22nd guild president of Kyambogo University. We are at student politics. We are talking about politics. We are talking about student matters, students' problems, and how are they going to be solved. We're talking about people who are interested in joining leadership and how ready are they. If you're watching us from Kyambogo, you're welcome, or you're watching us from any other university, you're also welcome. Where are you watching us from? Are you in your hostel? Are you in that bed of yours? Are you at campus? Are you in a taxi? Are you on a walk? Are you anywhere you are? You might even be in a bar. We are glad and we welcome you aboard. If you're watching for your first time, I beg you subscribe, you share, you comment, you give us feedback. Yes, these things matter and they're so important. They said we don't know politics, we are young, we don't know anything, but it's time to disprove them that we know things and we are ready. Joining me here today is called, I'll allow him to introduce himself, but I'll give you a simple hint. He's called Mr. Adrian. Is it Adrian?
Yes.
Join me. Let's welcome the big man and let him introduce himself to you people that are outside there watching us.
Well, thank you, Mr. Marvin.
Yes,
my name is Ssenabulya Adrian. Charles is my third name. Yes, that's my baptism name, though I usually, because it's not on my documents. Yes, I'm a Guild Presidential Aspirant from the Faculty of Arts and Humanities, and I'm here to show the world that I'm the best man for the job. Well, I'm so thrilled to be on Am Mavin 256. Yeah, it's always a very good time. I've seen him interview very many young leaders, and I'm just very humbled to be here.
So welcome. So Ssenabulya, Uganda man.
Yes, I'm Uganda man.
Which year now?
Second year.
You're ready to battle it up. So he's called Mr. Ssenabulya and he's here to lead you people of Kyambogo University. But before we start, are you fasting?
No, I'm not fasting. I'm definitely not fasting.
We're in the Lent period.
For some reasons, I'm not fasting.
I understand.
Yes.
How was your Valentine's?
My Valentine's Day was very good. I spent it with my daughters. I spent it with the entire students' fraternity. More so the ladies.
I know.
We had to share the little we had, and it was a very nice experience. Yeah.
That's amazing. So what pushed you? What challenges did you go through to be like, you know what? I need to be the guild president of Kyambogo University.
Yes, a lot has been happening. I've supported guild presidents before. Initially on Humphrey Mugalia's camp and later on His Excellency Andama's camp. Initially it was not a dream, maybe, that I had a dream of becoming guild president or what. But because of the lots of challenges I've seen under for my 2 years I've been here, there's a lot that has been happening. I've not seen anyone, any guild president or any leader around do things the way I would wish them to be done. That's why I said, no, let me take the mantle. And I believe I'm the right man for the job.
Many people will be, when you're applying for a job, they ask you, what's your work experience? I'll ask you, what's your leadership experience? Have you been a leader before? Or this is your first time you want to use Kyambogo students as the testing ground for your ambitions in the future? So what's your
naturally
leadership?
a leader. From the time I started understanding, for whoever was around me,
Yeah.
I've been a leader. Throughout my entire course of education, whether I've had positions or not, I've been a leader. I've had a chapter of my life where I've not had a lot of positions. I've had the positions, but by the way, I've had the positions before, maybe in high school, I was head prefect. But when I joined campus, initially I did not have a dream of coming for positional leadership, but I've been a leader. Remember, positions are not a requirement for leadership.
Yeah.
They just better leadership. Positions put you in a better position. Positions put you in a position of decision. Yes, a position of decision where you can stand and speak for the others. That's the advantage. But being leaders, I've been a leader. I was Andama's, His Excellency Andama's camp chair, and we managed to secure a win. My chapter was not all about positions. That's why I didn't mind. When I was not given a position, I didn't mind. I just wished him well. But the time is now. I don't see him do things my way.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean necessarily that he's underperforming or he's a bad leader. He's simply not doing things my way. Maybe when I listen to other aspirants, they are not doing things my way. Maybe during this period when we are here, if I see someone who is doing things my way, I can pull out. But so far so good, I've not seen anyone who is doing things the way I would wish them to be done.
Your faculty, as I believe, or okay, from what I know, has not had much history in Guild presidency at Kyambogo University. And you know, sometimes history plays a big part when it comes to politics or anything in the world. You know, they will tell you that this team has won this how many cups because I saw you're a good sportsman. Good sportsman. So history is a big factor.
Yes.
So how prepared are you that, yes, you know what, it's not about history?
If it's about history, I would be the most advantaged person because the current Guild president comes from my faculty.
Okay.
So I would be so quick to forget that the current Guild president is a teacher. But my being a teacher, or whether I would be an engineer or a social worker or whatever course I would be taking, doesn't matter. His Excellency Akiso Benjamin became a Guild president coming from a faculty that had never had even one.
I know. That's why I was,
Yeah. So history here matters, but not a lot. It is inconsequential whether you work, whether you what. This is the time. You can take up the mantle and do the needful.
That's amazing. I'll ask you, I've been a student here. We have around 4, 5, 6 problems that affect students. That we have delay of uploading of results, delay of payment to government, you know, they are supposed to get government-sponsored students. We have bad places of residence, like the toilets and everything, if you go there. And I think those. Also, lecturers striking, because now we are starting serious issues. How ready? How prepared? And what are you going to do about them? Because every Guild president has promised heaven and earth, but they have not done a quarter to solve those issues because they have been there from time immemorial. And how ready, or what are you going to do about them?
Yes, I didn't introduce my philosophy. I would not call it a philosophy. I didn't introduce my way of work. We are the absolute resolve revolution. What does absolute resolve mean? Resolve is a word with 2 meanings that I would take interest in. One is the determination, the willingness not to look back, not to look aside, but to focus on what we have come to do and to achieve it. Resolve. 2, resolve is another term to mean solving. We are here to solve problems. We are a leadership that comes with something more than simply knowing that marks are not on portal on time. We are a leadership that comes with more knowledge about solutions because the problem the students know. Yes, if I come to you simply knowing that people's marks are getting lost and that is all, then I would simply be like you. A leader must come with solutions. And therefore, we bring to you a revolution of solutions.
I know.
A leadership that comes with something beyond knowing the problems, but coming up with realistic legal solutions that come within the law. Even something very more important is the fact that we are going to take on whatever we are going to take on, but not forgetting the image of this mighty university. And I think that's one of the things that make the Absolute Resolve Revolution something unique. We are coming to do anything earthly possible to achieve, to address students' concerns, to achieve our aims. But one, those solutions must be legal. Two, they must be realistic. They must be doable. Three, they must be within boundaries. They must be not detrimental. They must not be detrimental to the image of this mighty institution. I know we want to achieve. I know everyone else would like to achieve as leaders. But anything that leaves a damage on the image of Kyambogo University, for the interest of the degrees that have gone through the system, for the interest of the degrees that have yet to go through the system, we shall not do something that is detrimental to the image of the university. And I think it's at this very point that I implore our students, before I even become the president, please, if you find a meme that is detrimental, that is in your judgment detrimental to the image of Kyambogo University, if you find a post on social media, more especially on social media because this is somewhere we can reach, if you find something that is detrimental to the image of Kyambogo University, please do the needful. We must either fight back or not promote. If it is a meme, however funny it may be, I know we may wish to make fun on our statuses, but in the long run, when the image of the university is put down, it is our degrees that are going to be at stake. You understand?
I understand.
I have very many engineering friends. I was recently discussing with one of my engineering friends, and he was telling me that despite the fact that Kyambogo has one of the best engineering schools, our internships are being turned down, our internship applications are being turned down, our industrial practice applications are being turned down, simply because people believe Kyambogo is not good. But when you go to rank the best engineering schools in the whole country, Kyambogo must come first. By the way, Kyambogo was founded on engineering and teacher education.
True.
So, these are the things we must settle without looking back. Yes, it is very serious, and it is in the same spirit I would like to request management, with all due respect, to also stop doing things that are detrimental to the name of our university. When you delay marks, you must have to speak. We shall have to speak because it is our entitlement. When we speak, it will be detrimental. People will know that marks are getting lost here, and that is detrimental. Okay? As we also play our part as students to protect the name of this mighty institution, the image, to give value to the degrees that have gone through and those that are yet to go through this system, management should also play its part.
That's amazing. When you talk about detrimental, I remember last semester the stage that was brought.
Definitely.
Should we say that your government is here to give out the best? Because I don't want to talk about it more, but I know. But
yeah, I know how small I felt. I was in class. Someone calls me, man, come and look at this. I was supposed to go out of the lecture, go on the ground and ask people there. As a leader. That's why I was telling you that it doesn't need positions to be a leader. I was supposed to go on the ground, find out what is wrong with the stage. And we had to take at least measures. I myself, I remember, took part in the bettering of that stage. Because that's not the exact stage that was used. I myself was actively involved in building the stage. And it was better, but the image was already, the bias about the Freshers' Board was already up. And despite the fact of the things that were done thereafter, they were not seen actually. And that's what I'm telling you. It takes me back that if as leaders, if you are a student of Kyambogo University, take a picture of that and put it on social media, you think that you're making content out of your doing. Yes. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't talk about what is wrong. That's why we are here. We are here to talk about what is wrong, but we should measure. We should measure, definitely. You asked me about marks. Marks are a very big problem, more especially for School of Management. School of Management, because of its big numbers, because I think it's the biggest faculty.
Yeah, it is.
Because of its big numbers, I think they are facing a lot of challenges of marks. Yes. Now, we must understand the problem of marks to its fullness.
Yeah.
Marks at all levels, there are challenges. One, the students have challenges. Sometimes you write your personal numbers, the registration numbers wrongly. Sometimes people don't sit for exams. Sometimes in the process of collection, you collect your scripts in a wrong envelope and all that. That can make marks get lost by them. Now, after that, that is the first level. The second level are lecturers. Lecturers, sometimes because maybe they are lazy, maybe because they make mistakes as humans.
Yeah,
but a mistake that comes consistently is also not a mistake.
It's not a mistake.
Because maybe sometimes they make mistakes, lecturers, because maybe sometimes they are few. That's very important. And that takes me to the next level. They end up not maybe marking these scripts in time. Maybe during storage, marks get lost, scripts get lost, and that is the second level. The third level is the level of uploading. Yes, sometimes there are technical errors in uploading. I'm trying to break down for you how complex the issue of marks can be. The next level is uploading. Uploading marks sometimes is also a problem. Yes, maybe they may give the person who uploads marks in their wholeness and they upload marks in halves. Maybe you understand what I'm saying. Sometimes the problem is there in information technology and all that. Now, after that, management. Management must be serious on lecturers and uploaders. When students raise a concern that the marks are not coming, management must be concerned. The academic registrar and the other members of management, the deans, must be concerned. There are students who don't have marks for 4 semesters that in first year he's an engineer, in the third year, but they are missing marks in the first semester. You understand? The deans, management, they must take action. The academic registrar, they must take action. They must take, because we are here for academics now. And if we are ready to demonstrate, we shall demonstrate with a lot of strength about the issue of marks. Because now what am I going to tell my parent? I went, I sat for the exam, I registered, the records are there. But at the end of the day, I cleared my tuition out of a lot of toil. You know, when you've not cleared tuition, you're going to find problems sitting for the exam. But someone cleared the tuition, but at the end of the day, without a reason, on their side, they don't have marks. That is very unfortunate. Now, that is the issue of management. Government also has a part in the issue of marks. Kyambogo is understaffed. This is not a problem of management. Definitely. Kyambogo is understaffed by over 50%. That if we have to have 2,000 lecturers, we have less than 1,000. They are understaffed and they are doing their best as well.
So they have a lot on the table.
Yes, they are doing. Yes, you find a lecturer who has to teach 200 students, they are teaching 700. Because if an institution is understaffed by over 50%, that someone who has to have 2,000 lecturers, they have 850. At the end of the day, we are going to see one lecturer handling a lot of students, and that can also lead to delay, loss, and maybe shuffling of marks, because sometimes marks are shuffled. Are you aware? Yes, someone has to get 90, they get 54. Someone gets a retake, they must not get that retake. And we must also empower students, by the way, on the issue of marks. If someone does not have marks, they must be empowered to go and demand for their mark. Because sometimes we say, there is a paper I sat and I got marks that I didn't feel were my marks. I almost went for a remark, but the people in year 3 told me,
they don't.
That lecturer better not try. You may get issues and you still have him in the following semester. Yeah.
That's how they scared.
I said, after all, I don't have a retake. But that was, and it lowered my CGPA.
I know.
By much. You understand? So that happens. I've now broken down for you the problem of marks. How best can it solve it? We must all, at all levels I've broken down, take action. Students, be very careful when you're handing in. Be very careful with your coursework scripts. Be very careful with your personal numbers. That is the first step. Lecturers must be pressured by management. Yes, lecturers must be pressured by management. Actions must be taken. I saw a letter from Guild University. Their dean, I think it was the academic registrar, he was ordering all lecturers to produce marks in the first 2 weeks of the semester, and that was a very good gesture. I've not seen that at Kyambogo. We go, you have to receive marks by the fourth week of August. You receive marks in November when you're going to sit for other exams. Some people have not received marks of the first semester, of the second semester of last year. They have to retake the course, but they don't know whether they passed or failed. And the course is already going on. Now, at least some of those challenges that are very, very serious must be handled with urgency. Yeah, that's the issue of marks.
So literally what I'm getting from you is everyone must do their part at their level.
Yeah, we have a sickness as leaders sometimes because we have a sickness as leaders. There are times you want to put all the blame to management. You must be realistic. Some problems are beyond management. Management cannot recruit, cannot directly go and, I don't know how, to get funds on its own and recruit members. It must be a process from the Ministry of Education. That's why when I'm telling you that this is the absolute resolution, we are coming with solutions that have never been imagined before. We can write a petition as students, or a petition or a proposal as students. We sign it, maybe like 1,000 students. We take it to the Ministry of Education. We tell them that this and this is not happening at Kyambogo. Please intervene. Sometimes these problems are beyond management. Yes. Sometimes you're not going to get chance at council because there is management, then there is council. Council is bigger than management.
I get.
Yeah.
I get. That's amazing. So, also what I've learned from you is, are you more a radical leader? I talked about memes. If you see them, reply like, are you a radical person? It's fire by fire, or your leadership style is...
I don't know why very many people have called me radical, maybe because of the belligerent nature of my communication.
I don't know.
But radical, what can I say? I'm a rational leader. Where? I'm a rational leader. I choose that. I'll not call myself diplomatic because at the end of the day, you may see me doing something that is out of those boundaries and get surprised. And I may not call myself radical because I'm so good at diplomacy.
So we can say you're 360.
I can be everything good.
I know, that's amazing. If we move forward, students have lost trust in leadership. Students have lost trust. The saying is, after us giving you our votes, you just disappear from us. You start driving cars.
That's a nice one.
You start, working with it. You know how guild leaders have been. I've been here, so I know. So how are you going to handle that?
Well, first of all, why do we choose leaders and they disappear out of the blue? You have to track back. Sometimes those leaders, we are never part of them.
Okay.
Sometimes those leaders, you can profile. Before these people contested, where have they been?
They've not been in us.
Where? Yes. Have they been around you? Have you seen him on a match watching football with the rest? Have you seen him at Mandela watching football with you? Have you played football with him? For those that play football, what does he do with the people? Yes, me. By the way, I do this. I play PlayStation. I play FIFA. Have you seen him around there?
No.
Is he really part of you? If such a person comes, because people come because they have money, they come to contest. After they win, they go and make their money out of office. That happens. So you must track back. How have these people been? Have they been close to people? How much concerned have they been about students' matter? Yeah, we can come here and be very good candidates, but when we came out of the blue, we must have a legacy. Before we came, whether you're GRC or not, whether you've been a common student or not, whether you've been, you must have shown interest in students' leadership. So when you choose such leaders, they will never leave the ground. Because me, whether I get a lot of money and buy DSTV at my place, I will always wish, I am always at home and I wish, when is the next semester resuming so that I watch football at Mandela. You know? Yes, you're there, but you're in the holiday and you're getting very many challenges. Man, I want to play you in FIFA, you write that one. You're waiting for the semester too. So sometimes we choose leaders that are far away from us. Sometimes we choose leaders that are out of our age bracket, by the way.
True.
your interests can never match.
I don't want to point out the person. But
Yes, your interests can never match. Yes. So
yeah.
let's choose leaders that are close to us. Leaders that know what happens. Leaders
They already move.
yes, let us choose leaders that are part of us.
Yeah,
That's very important.
That's very
Yes, we must have a track record. Where has this person been? Before they came now to, have they been part of the community? Because this is also a community. Yes, at least not everyone could have seen you, but there could be a photo or two when you're there. You're playing football with people, or you're watching, or anything, or you're praying with people before. That track record must be there.
But when you say that, it's when your poster was sent to me when I was looking for guild presidents, I know this person. But I don't remember where I'd seen your face before. But you know, when you look at a person, Ogamba, yeah, so
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Adrian.
Yes.
Yeah, we are flowing. I see you with a NOP bellet on top here.
Yes.
I want to know, are you affiliated to NOP, or you've just joined because of politics and you know, I want to join politics now, I need
I'm a member
party.
of the National Inter Platform day and night. During the day and in the night, when you people are sleeping, when there is darkness, I'm a member of the National Inter Platform.
So,
and I've not joined it yesterday.
yeah.
Since my year one, I've not staggered. No. I'm a member of it.
Yeah, because we've seen people going here, going there, going here, going there, and then, so you're a part of NOP.
Yeah, I'm a member of the National Inter Platform. Proudly.
Have you been given the card already, or you have to?
Not yet. We are still awaiting for the chapter's communication about the cards, and yeah, I cannot say I'm going to get it. I don't know, but all we have to do is to deserve.
The president
must make sure.
The president is in prison, right?
The head of institution. That's very unfortunate. Akiso Benjamin Excellence was arrested when he was in peaceful, lawful protest. Of course, that's a political case. I was at court
the other day. Yeah.
17th, and he was remanded to the 11th of March. And that is so long. And what proves to you that this is a political case is the fact that the reason they gave was that the national ID of the accused was not around, and for that matter, the proceedings, the court hearing was prolonged for 3 more weeks.
I know.
Yeah, and that was very unfortunate. But yeah, we shall make it a point to be there on the 11th, avail whatever is required to see that the head of institutions
comes out
on bail. Of course, that's a constitutional right.
How do you plan to engage with the administration? Or how do you plan to engage with management? You have seen many leaders. Everyone has said their own way. Some have said demonstration is the way to go. Some have said dialoguing is the way to go. And the rest, I think, have said keeping quiet. I leave management to do whatever.
That's very unfortunate. Then you're not a leader.
I will leave the management to do whatever they want to do.
What happened? Yeah. Management, you must know now. And this goes to all those leaders out there, even in other universities, because my way of work may not stop here. I've had some students in other universities, some leaders have picked interest in it. Issue is, management is above us as students leaders. You must admit that they are above us. They are more learned than us. Management has a lot of tricks. I want to speak this on camera. They can, because they are learned, and so as a leader you must be very steady. They can filibuster around, they can delay, they can do all things possible to see that your term ends without you achieving. But as student leaders, you must find a way. First of all, you must be diplomatically ready. Have your proposals on table, have your ideas on table, learn them so much, such that when they go and ask you, you want us to remove such charge, what should we do? You are not silent. You have something to speak. We must have resolutions on our hands, since this is a revolution of solutions. We have no power to implement. But these resolutions give us bargaining power. Are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
We may not have the power to implement these resolutions, But since we are representatives of students, guild leadership is not an enabler of management. That is so wrong. We don't go to council, we don't go to management committees to enable management lead students. We are representatives of students and we must be there to contribute, to take part in whatever happens and concerns the guild. Yes. Now, what happens, before because I have seen people that have been diplomatic. I have also seen people that have been radical. We are not going to rule out any legal way that leads us to achievement. Am I so harsh there? We're not going to rule out any legal way. As long as it's within boundaries of the law, and most importantly, it does not tarnish the image of this university. It's not detrimental to the image of this university. We shall do it. I cannot rule out anything. We are going to find a way.
As long as it's legal.
Because sometimes you may be so diplomatic and very disciplined and very humble because, you see those people are very funny. Management, those people are very, very tricky. They will tell you, when you come here shouting or like, what, you don't have ideas. We are the ones who have what you want, so you must be humble. I have seen people who have been humble. You tell them, please, this letter is so apologetic. They tell you, man, me, that's what I see. They told me when I'm disciplined. Okay, disciplined I think is a better word. They told me when I'm humble, I'm going to achieve. At the end of the day, they will tell you, now we shall talk about your matter in March. In March, you will be finalizing your tenure. That's what they do. We must find ways to make management heed to our concerns. We must find all ways to receive attention of management. Yeah, we must make these matters trending such that, by all means, whether by demonstration or by media activism, it's also very possible. As long as it is not detrimental to the image of the university, we shall do it to seek the attention of management and to make sure that they heed our concerns. I repeat, I may not rule out any, even peaceful demonstrations. I may not rule out any way of achieving students' concerns. Because at the end of the day, what I want is achieving. As long as I'm winning for students, the rest don't matter. I would be so fine discussing with the vice chancellor. I would ask for those discussions as long as they are productive. I would be so glad for those discussions with academic registrar, maybe because of issues of marks with the dean. Who can you lead when you're not in touch with management? That would be so sick if I say I'm not going to be in touch with management. But when all that fails, we shall engage students. By the way, the other thing that's part of our way is keeping the students posted about whatever is happening. Whatever we are doing, since we are representing students, we must let them know. We must create a strong media. We must create a strong sensitization system that's going to let students aware, such that when something happens, they are aware. But sometimes management presses us because we are doing things in silence, yet we came to represent students, and that's very terrible. So we must be ready to publicize whatever is not confidential, because at council, there is an oath of secrecy. Yes, there are things at council that we may not tell students, but as long as things are official, students must be kept posted. The very groups we are using to look for votes, they are the very groups we must use. It is the very urge, it is the very aggression we must use in informing students, such that when we are engaging with them, we don't get 16. We have explained to them that we have requested something from management, they have refused. We want to engage in a peaceful demonstration. We shall engage them when we are engaging them in a way that for reasons that everyone has understood. But I strongly believe, I'm positive, despite all those challenges that have happened with the past leaders, I'm positive that we shall not get there. If we get there, so be it. But I'm positive we shall not get there. Remember, we have a role of building up a culture that fills our institution. Kyambogo must be the Kyambogo it deserves to.
Amazing. We are nearing nomination, right?
Yeah.
I believe the nomination dates are not
Yeah.
far. We have been disappointed. I'm talking about for those people that have been dropped out of the race. I want to ask you, how clean is your portal and how good is it?
I may not say
You cannot give them. Don't say it, but
it could be. People may say now it's bragging.
Yeah.
But my portal is very safe. At least I have marks that not only make me pass the minimum requirements, but I have marks that someone can really be proud of. Yeah.
That's amazing. The man is clean, so no propaganda, no.
If they want to do propaganda, let them do it. My portal remains my portal. When something happens, I will show them that
this is a clean slate.
And I have no conviction.
Oh yeah, because also that. So he's a clean man, as you've heard. I want us to talk about the last point so that I leave you to talk to the people in the last bit. Strikes have been the way to go, I think, in the last years. Not at Kyambogo University only, but look at Gulu, look at Mast, you look at Makere, you look at Mobs, like everywhere. Should we come to the point of saying that strikes is the way to go? Striking is the way to go, or it's the solution to the grievances, to the problems that students always have?
That's why when you asked me that whether I'm radical, I told you I'm rational. First of all, strikes must be within boundaries of the law.
Yeah.
I don't know whether those are called strikes if they're not peaceful demonstrations.
Yeah.
But as long as they are within boundaries of the law, the Guild Constitution leaves that to us. Leaders are allowed to engage students they lead in a lawful assembly to express their dissent within boundaries of the law. That's very clear. I have nothing to do about it. So if someone is saying we are disorganizing university activities, they will show us how. We shall not be violent. We shall not beat people. We shall not burn the roads as I heard. I don't know which road was burned, but I heard I was in a court proceeding and they said that His Excellency Akisho Benjamin burnt the road. We shall not burn the roads. I didn't see any road burn.
Yeah.
But we shall do things within boundaries of the law. Yes, we shall find a way. Yes, and we should not say everything here such that management gets so prepared.
Yeah.
But as long as these things are within boundaries of the law and they are going to make us able to attain attention of management, we shall do so as to achieve. It may be dialogue, it may be demonstration, maybe media activism. It may be a coordinated, because when you tell me that we are disrupting university activities, I don't know whether if someone holds marks for 200 students, that's not disruption of university activities. You understand?
Yeah.
By the way, I heard a story that when you go to council and you tell people, and maybe students cannot pay tuition in time, we request that at least students that have paid 70% of, very humbly, very disciplined, they will tell you, our fees structure was clear as you people applied to be admitted here.
Yes, we're enrolling.
That is so wrong. We also knew, even Kyambogo as an institution knows the students admitted for a particular course. They know that the policy says students must receive marks within the first 2 weeks of the semester. They know, but at the end of the day, for some reasons, whether intended or not, whether due to weakness or failure, they don't deliver. Why do you think students should be flawless, yet you're also not perfect? So as students are patient to wait for those marks for years, to sit and retake papers they didn't fail. Are you aware? Someone who takes a paper because he has a missing mark, but in actual sense they didn't fail it. if students can be so
You can call it
patient,
understanding.
tolerant like that,
Mm.
why can't management allow these students to at least sit exams? We have a policy that is very terrible. Let me tell you. Part of the examination policy states that if a student does not sit for a minimum of a half, if you're doing 10 questions, if you don't sit for 5, let's say you've gotten an accident, you've not cleared tuition, and you don't sit for a half, if you're doing 8 questions, it's at least 4. You cannot enroll.
For the next semester.
And that means if you miss exams, half of the exam, not of course, if you miss more than half of the exams in this semester, it means that is a dead year. Because when you tell me I cannot enroll for the following semester, it means that is already, because a year has 2 academic semesters. An academic year has 2 semesters.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't sit for those exams,
It
is a dead year. Do you know that very many people who get dead years end up not coming back?
Of course, of course.
So, these are 2 very terrible, very terrible. At least maybe they can edit that and say, if someone has missed exams because of fees problems and they clear, maybe they can enroll the following semester. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And they do not retake exams of a full semester, as if they didn't study, as if they didn't pay some money. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
These are very irrational, very rigid, and very lopsided policies. Very lopsided policies.
I get your point. I would think, or I would wish to say that people are watching outside there. I believe I've tackled 90% of the questions that you wanted to ask him. But I believe he has something that he wants to talk about, but he'll talk about it in the end, or some disclaimer that he wants to make. But I want him to talk to you people, unveil himself to you people, the students of Kyambogo. I might say it's not yet the right time of asking for votes, but it's the right time to unveil himself to you people and tell you, bring his idea and tell you why he's here, so that the next time when you are coming back, we are here to ask for your votes, specifically when we know the dates of voting, when you've been fully nominated. But let him unveil himself to you people, so that you see this is the right man or is not the right man to be trusted with the job.
Adrian Ssenabulya is my name once again. I'm here to take the mantle. I've come with a brand new idea, and that is the absolute resolution. All we present to you are solutions. This is the revolution of solutions. I think you've heard that so regularly about me. This is the revolution of solutions. We come with more than just knowledge about what is happening. We come with solutions, complete remedies for students' problems. Our solutions will count, not because we have the power to implement them, but because they will become our strength. They will become our bargaining power. Our logo is a fist clenching a pen, which means that our strength lies in our ideas. Yes, our strength lies in our ideas. If we request for these things and somehow management gives us a deaf ear, we shall tell them to the world, and it will judge fairly that really these people had ideas, they were rational, but they were simply denied attention. And by all means, we shall find for ways to seek attention from management. The other thing is that there is a lot, of course, with politics, they will bring a lot of propaganda. Someone said, because someone posted my flyer in their group, said that one is a minister already, what. I'm not a minister, my dear. I don't have any position in the current government, which would not be a crime anyway.
Of course.
Yes, it would not be a crime if I had a position in the current government, but I'm not in any position. And yes, I'm attached to the guild president because I was his camp chair, but after all that, I didn't serve in his government. Yeah, here and there, because of reasons I may not say, we may have disagreed somewhere. In style, we may have disagreed in style. Yes. So you realize people will say now he brought the other government, he also wants what. That is so inconsequential. If the current guild president has his good things, they shouldn't be counted on me. Yeah, If he has done very good things and I was part of the people who supported him, as a fellow member of the National Unity Platform, if I have people who supported, if I'm part of the people who supported him in there,
Yeah.
that should be, I don't think that should be a problem. If he has done very many good things, they shouldn't be counted on me. And so is the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here as me. I'm not climbing on anyone. I'm not going to climb on anyone. I'm not going to climb my political ladders on any aspirant or on anyone.
Yeah.
We are not here to lament. We are not here to criticize. We are not here to experiment. By the way, my course is a very short course. This is my last year. We are not here to experiment. We are here to implement. We are here to achieve. Yeah.
That's just amazing. I'll ask you the last question, then we call it a wrap.
Yes.
Financially, how ready are we? Because everything we talk about, campaigning and what, it needs money.
Yes.
Are we good? Just in a 2 or 3 words.
Financially, I'm a common student. Yeah, I may not have all those monies to splash. It is even very possible that I'll be the poorest candidate in the rest. But I surely have a little maybe from my savings and the support from here and there. The support from my team, by the way. I am so glad to my team that they keep supporting. We may not have a lot of money to splash, but as I've told you, our strength lies in our ideas. Yes, there is nothing that we are going to base on besides the support of the students.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't think I need money to convince someone that I'm the right man for the job. Yes, and I know people may splash, what. We are focused. When I say absolute resolve, it means that without any desires of looking aside or turning back, we are here as liberators. We are here with brand new ideas to save this mighty institution, and we shall be very glad for support.
Man, amazing. A leader is seen by whatever they say. Some people stand up and speak, but when they speak, you automatically say that there's nothing in this person. But I believe Ssebunya has said
Ssenabulya.
Ssenabulya. The name is giving me a time, but he's the man. He has said everything that you need to hear, and he has been eloquent enough and audible enough to you who's watching, and you've heard him firsthand. He's given you all the information that you need. He's a leader, and he's the right person to be trusted. Now I leave the question back to you. Is he the right person to lead Kyambogo University? All is not. But I want to appreciate you so much for coming through.
Brother,
thank you so much for giving me your time. It's not easy to get these people, my dear. So if you get one, we appreciate God for that. But if you watched with us from the start to the end, I want to appreciate you and to say, on the day of voting, if he goes through, he's the man. Go vote and give him your vote. We appreciate you so much. Share, comment, give your feedback. The more you comment, it shows other people outside there that, this man has power. The more you view, it shows that, yes, he has power. If you leave the video to lag around, it won't mean. And if the rest come and go through, they will do it the way they do it.
Social media handles?
Yeah. By the way, give your last remarks and then we call it a wrap.
Well, I want to thank everyone who has watched this. I'm so glad. I'm very grateful, Mr. Mavin, for this opportunity. It's always a pleasure to come, be given space, be given this bounty of time to express yourself. And I'm a speaker, so I feel so humbled. And to the ladies and gentlemen all there, wish you a very nice term, very nice semester. And I'll be glad to meet all of you there, down in your hostels, down in your lecture rooms, campus, and everywhere. We shall be very glad. Thank you so much.
Your last words to your girlfriend?
I'm a very single man. I'm a very single man.
Yes.
My people are demanding me for a first lady.
Yeah.
That female face of. Yeah, I may not look for one. God will bring me one. Yeah, definitely we shall have a very platonic relationship. Yeah, it is usually platonic for purposes of my candidature and to give value to the female students that are in this institution. But for now, I'm proudly single, I'm not searching.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
but
going-
you can pick money when you're not looking for it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, definitely. At some point, if I found the right
Yeah,
person,
yeah.
why not?
I was going to tell them that the inbox is open so they can flood in, but for now,
My inbox is open. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's open. My inbox is open. Yeah, there may be a lot of other questions that I've not answered, but mine is really. I'll be very glad to answer those questions.
yeah, but thank you so much for coming through. It has been so educative, so good, so natural. Because I want to tell you, we didn't have any script today. It was all off head, and it has been so amazing. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. I've been Mavin, and he has been
Adrian Ssenabulya.
Let's meet again. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Am Mavin 256, the pulse of the youth, where reality meets conversation. Get ready for real talk on mental health, life hustles, politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Your platform, your voice, your vibe. Let's move the conversation forward.